Hello Games has released the No Man's Sky Desolation update today, and it is quite something. This video will show you how you can access the content from this update and just some footage from inside the new Derelict ships. So to get started with the new content, you need to go to the scrap dealer, a new vendor in these stations. So they'll be marked by a wrench, and you'll be able to see it just fine, and it's a pretty cool new little vendor. He's got his own little tent to himself, and he will sell you an emergency distress beacon so you can go out and find yourself a derelict ship. The emergency distress beacon itself costs 5 million credits. If you are kind of new to the game, you're probably not going to have this type of money. So, if you want to access this content, it's going to be more for the people who have made it through the main story and are looking to enjoy the end game. So once you buy yourself an emergency broadcast receiver, you're going to get in your ship, take off, and just go look around wherever. Now, before you leave the station, I learned that you should probably clear out your inventory quite a bit because what you find on these derelict ships takes up a lot of inventory space and is quite valuable. So make sure you have tons of inventory spots open because it's going to get pretty dicey in that ship. So the only other thing you really need to bring with you, I would say, is plenty of projectile ammunition, depending on what's in your ship. There are a few different scenarios you can be in. Some of them are absolutely infested with aliens. Others are, they're not totally infested. You'll barely have anything to run into, but they're still quite interesting. So, as I said, you're just going to leave the station, and your emergency broadcast receiver is going to start searching for a frequency. Once you jump around enough, it will say frequency found, and it will bring you right to a ship the second you exit your pulse drive. So you'll just see the ship out there, and you're going to have to land on it. The ship will try to propel you from landing on it, and it's going to make it difficult. So I'm going to be done talking for a while, but the following footage is going to be from inside the ship. It is quite something. The audio in it is great. They did an absolutely fantastic job with it. Definitely worth checking out, and I will be back at the end of the video to show you how much this stuff is worth. So, without further ado, here's the inside of the derelict ships. I hope you enjoy it, and you are in for a real treat.
Protection falling. recharge. Thermal protection falling. Inventory full. Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge. Thermal protection falling. Temperature levels stabilizing. Thermal protection falling. Thermal protection falling.
And as you can see, the experience inside those ships is quite freaky. They did a great job with all the sound effects, and it is such an amazing experience. What you get out of it can vary. When the stuff I got out of here is worth a ton of nanites. I got about 1,000 for it, which is pretty good. So, like I said, these new Derelict ships are more for the end game grind people who are done with the main story and everything. But it is fabulous to have a new thing to do. So, you can do as many of these as you wish, but it's going to be 5 million credits each time. So, make sure you have plenty of money and have plenty of projectile ammunition to go inside those ships. But they are definitely something to do in the midst of all this pandemic stuff. So it is super fun to do. I highly recommend you jumping into No Man's Sky and giving this a shot. And yeah, so just definitely go do these. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And for more content, subscribe and like to Master and Terra Gaming, and I will see you in the next one.